Everybody can handle pressure. You know what? Most people decide not to. That's it. It's not that complicated. We're all built to handle pressure. We are, okay? But what we do, we run from it, okay? And what happens? Oh, I'm stressed. You know what stress is? Stress is just pressure you won't deal with. So if you don't deal with a pressure situation, another pressure situation comes on, and another one comes on, and another one comes on. Now you're dealing with stress, okay? Every day, you gotta deal with something that you don't wanna do, and deal with it first. A problem is only a problem when you decide not to deal with it.
I want to be a champion. And I do whatever it takes. The amount of hours it takes, the posing, the this, the that, the visualization, looking at training footage, looking at motivational books, just reading this, whatever it takes, I would do. That's the answer I want to hear from you. You can detect right away those that are going to be shaky and that will fall behind and they will not go all the way, and those that are very hungry. And that hunger you have to develop, because you have to create a goal for yourself, whatever that may be, a short-term goal and a long-term goal. And you got to go after that. And if you do not see it, and if you do not believe it, who else will?
You have to understand something. We are programmed to avoid discomfort. It's how we're biologically developed on an emotional level. Avoid pain, seek pleasure. It's the basic premise of how we're engineered for survival. So with that being said, if you want to coast through life, your body can handle that. But if you want to win, if you want more out of yourself, if you want to create a life for yourself that you've always dreamed of, then there's a step that you have to take on a conscious level to shut that instinct down, to break through.
Every single day, people walk around just lying to themselves. They go into work all pissed off, telling themselves they deserve more money because they work hard, when all they do is sit on it all day. They tell themselves and others around them that they're going to do this and that, or be this and that, and don't do jack to go out and make it happen.
If the lion is the king of the jungle, how can he be the king of the jungle? If he's not the biggest, the elephant is probably one of the biggest. He can't be the fastest because that's a cheat. He can't be the smartest. So he's not the biggest, the fastest, or the smartest. So how does the lion become the king of the jungle? His mentality. That's the only difference of a lion and an elephant. When a lion walks up and sees an elephant, he thinks lunch. An elephant thinks run. And it's all mentality. Because when a male lion walks up, he may be outnumbered by a pack of hyenas, but I'm king of my jungle because of my mentality.
Your mind is a weapon, and you got to be able to use it and pick that weapon up and control it. Most people are out of control with their mind. They don't point it at something, they let the world point it, and they misfire all the time. I want you to pick up that weapon that is your mind and begin to point it at the things you want, knowing that it's a magnet that draws to you the things in your life that you would most like to have. The most successful people I know are the most self-aware, meaning they're aware of what they do and they're also aware of what they think, they're aware of how they're perceived. Do you ever think about what you think about? Because if you did, and if you took control of that, you could alter the direction of your entire life.